I cannot believe what I'm about to say. As someone who is reviewing Doctor Who and The Acolyte, The Boys Season 4 is unwatchable. Essentially, this show is like watching Tom and Jerry. It's the same thing every episode. Homelander does something terrible and pretends to be this holier-than-holier person. Butcher with all of his British quibs and sayings and curses. MM trying to be by the book about everything. Frenchie trying to be this arsonist that somehow has access to every weapon and chemical in the world. Kamiko tanking all the damage because she can't die. And most importantly, Huey, the most pathetic beta male you will ever find in the world of television shows out there. No one changes. No one evolves. Remember episode 2 when Huey killed Translucent? Wasn't that like a big moment for him? Standing up for himself, pressing the button, blowing this man to smithereens? What's he doing now? Oh, episode 1, there's a problem inside the hotel. I'll stay in the van. Everyone else goes but him. He's the guy in the chair. That's the show. No one, not a single character in this show has evolved since season 1, dare I say episode 1. They're all the same. Butcher, the only thing that has happened to him and his organization is that they're funded a little bit better now by the government, or some kind of government force. I kind of forgot who these people are. Homelander, is he in charge of the entire world by now? No. 3 episodes into the season. What do we have Homelander's army at all? Also, more importantly, does he need it? Honestly, from all the promotional pictures, you would think it would be all-out war. Homelander building this massive army of soups, doing God knows what, taking over all these places. Didn't he tell that to Starlight? That anytime he wants, he could just knock out all the power grids, all the communication, destroy the White House? Go do that! Wouldn't that be a little bit interesting to see Homelander actually doing something terrible for a change? Yes, dropping that woman off the building and killing everyone on that plane, not helping everyone on that plane, was iconic. And what has he done since? Drinks milk like a freak. And that's it. You don't have a show at this point. This is Tom and Jerry. 2 immortal forces pranking each other. And to what end? Tom's never gonna catch Jerry. Jerry's never gonna kill Tom. They are gonna do this forever. And they have been milking it for 4 seasons. And every time Homelander is in any interaction with the Butcher, he for some reason just keeps letting him go. Okay. I can just laser this man with a blink of an eye and end him, and my problems are essentially solved, or I could just keep letting this guy live. Season 4 has a scene like that. I shit you not, though. Season 4 has a scene where Butcher goes to Homelander's son, which is like, I guess, technically Butcher's stepson, and he's like, hey, come with me, Homelander's evil. And Homelander walks in there and just monologues and realizes that Butcher's dying. No, he ain't dying. Let's get that out of the way right now, though. They're going to invent some kind of super serum or something like that to give him permanent superpowers, and he's not going to die whatever the hell he has going on. And then Homelander's like, oh, I'm going to miss us, and just walks away. Like, kill this man. You should have ended this man at least once an episode so far, and you could have done it with no problems or any repercussions whatsoever. Yes, it worked in season 1. Season 1 was a fantastic first season. You tried to accomplish things. Season 2, I guess we're just gonna run it back. And season 3, remove Soldier Boy entirely. Terrible season. And season 4, what are they doing now? Oh, the same thing as in season 1. And now they're getting a little bit more funding? What does it matter? You don't have the firepower to go against Homelander. The only reason you're alive right now still is because he chooses to keep you alive. Furthermore, here's what I would have done with The Boys Season 4. One of my first earliest videos was me giving my idea of what it should have been. And essentially, it's like a fan fiction that I read about Beauty and the Beast, where it takes place right after Gaston falls from the tower. And what the story is about is that he survives the fall, clings barely to life, and the witch from the beginning of Beauty and the Beast finds him and places a spell on him and heals him but makes him ugly. And then when he is worthy of true love again, then he returns to his muscular form. And I thought with Soldier Boy, who has the ability for some odd reason to take away superpowers, I thought he was going to remove Homelander's powers entirely. And then what would season 4 be about, dare you ask? Homelander gets kicked out of the Seven. Because now he's just a normal person. Can you imagine what A-Train and the Deep and the Secretary for the Seven, what do you think they would do knowing that Homelander is not the strongest one in the room? What do you think they would say to a man that is just a regular dude now and doesn't have the powers of a god? What would Giancarlo Esposito do with such news? So, my idea, of course still having Butcher do his usual thing of trying to stop the Seven and Vought, have Homelander kicked out of the Seven, homeless, and then he goes on a journey to become a better person, and then is finally loved again by all these people, and then takes the super serum and becomes Homelander again, but now as a full Paragon hero. Wouldn't that be kind of interesting to see if Anthony Starr could change things up? Let's just see where that range of acting is, because again, he does Homelander 100% perfect. A+, absolute knocks it out of the park though. Wouldn't it be kind of interesting to see what he would do as a weak and pathetic person, homeless on the streets? I don't know. To me, let's change things up a little bit. Instead of going with season 4, which is essentially season 1, just with extra steps. Oh, and now Frenchie's gay? Oh, okay. This is where things get a little bit crazy. A week ago, I did a video about The Boys showrunner saying things like, if you think our show is too woke, don't watch it then. And then for some odd reason, they decided, let's go full woke with a lot of this stuff. And dare I say, I have never, ever used the word woke to describe The Boys. Because at no point of watching any of those seasons did I feel remotely pandered to. At no point did I feel shamed into not liking certain things. No, but then you read the quotes from the showrunner, and it's all 100% Trump-based. I didn't get any of that from the first 3 seasons of The Boys. Why would you? You made a fantastic product, and now, all of a sudden, just like every TV show and company out there, you want to go full brainworms on us. Terrible show. The Boys right now, it's unwatchable. I started watching it thinking, okay, cool, I'm going to review it. I'm going to review this entire season for you guys. I'm not even going to waste my time with it. I am having more fun watching Doctor Who and The Acolyte than The Boys. A show that for 3 seasons, you did an okay job. Again, season 1 was fantastic, and then it went just downhill from there. But still, you had a lot of things to work with. And what did you do? Let's run it back again. The same thing each and every season. Homelander versus Butcher. And neither one of them gaining any ground at all. So have you watched The Boys Season 4? Have you enjoyed it? Let me know what you guys think about that.